Holy schmoly, that was loud. Okay. It's me. It's Fred. It's my pink ball. No, that's purple. And that's my hula hoop. I guess I'm the only one who doesn't like Nutella. You hate Nutella. How do people hate Nutella? It's sugar, guys. How does anyone hate sugar? Welcome. I believe it is Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. And that is a hula hoop that I got, I believe, sometime in high school. I decided that I saw it in a random Party City-esque shop. I'm just putting on some CBD oil because I need it. And I was like, I'll buy that and I'll carry it home 40 blocks away. So that was what I did that day. As you can see, I was already very weird in high school, and I've only gotten weirder, and this oil is flaking off on my hand. Terrible packaging. Yikes. Alright, as you saw, I'm going to be trying to hula hoop while I chat with you guys, so I'm going to try to set up my computer and make the chat super big. And I'm also going to try to put on headphones so I can listen to music while I do this. You can put on whatever playlist you want, I guess. Erin is looking at me like I'm a weirdo. And it's very loud here. As you can hear, the airplane is very loud. Very loud. So I'm going to have a hell of a night because we'll have Fred, and then we'll have airplane, and I'll have anxiety, and it'll be great. Ooh, that chat is too big. Okay, 200%? Sure, let's go with that. Fred has a tiny home. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm trying to see how far back I should set this camera. We might need to go a little bit further back. Is that okay? Okay. I wish you had made this known to me before we started, but we'll do what we can. I'm gonna try not to hit Fred. And I'm gonna try to make sure my tripod doesn't fall off. And I kind of want Fred in the frame. Like that. You get to see a little bit of my mess of a bed. And that'll be my computer. Okay, great. I don't know if you guys have access to my playlists, but if you do, I wonder what playlist I should listen to. Let me see. Bluetooth on. Connected. Very fun. I listen to Kuko, but let me see what playlist I'm going to play, and I'll link it in the chat, and you guys can listen along with me. Are we feeling like sad songs today, happy songs today? What kind of vibe are we going for? Tell me, what kind of vibe do you want to listen to? Are we feeling like existential, or are we feeling like party? Okay, we got everything. Happy, chill, sleep, sad, angry, exercise, happy songs. Well, wow. Okay, well, we got chill and party. So, yeah. 11 p.m. We're gonna go for a very light movement where I just have the hoop around my torso the whole time. But let's see. Okay, why don't we listen to my weird playlist? I have a very weird playlist. I'm gonna put it on shuffle. Hi, Fred. I hope I don't hit you. I hope this is entertaining for you because this is gonna be however long the stream is. It's just literally Fred in the background staring at my hula hoop, getting too close to his personal space. There's no magnets, I don't think. I could do this for hours, honestly. It takes no effort. So hit me with all the questions if you want. Now go. I would never go to Burning Man. That sounds like a terrible waste of money. Was okay. It felt very long and very draggy. The artwork is all Erin's. It's one of Erin's most favorite artworks. I didn't cook anything. I just ate cheese and pork rinds. Fred is always judging me. He's a cat. That's what he does. I cut the cheese, duh. Yay, Cece. Willie, some people say it helps them lose weight, but obviously if you're gonna keep eating cheese at the volume that I do, nothing is gonna help you lose weight. Katie, I'm glad you appreciate the weird. I feel like I should do something with my arms. It's always so awkward. I think we have to switch the direction of the hoop with every new song. Where do I store my clothes? In my closet and on my desk and on my chairs, and if I'm really depressed, everywhere. I don't play video games, if that's what you're asking. I don't have any favorite cheese. I love all of them. Are you getting dizzy, Fred? Yeah, we need some mini hoops. Erin is so fed up with me right now.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you're just done with me.
None.
Somebody asked, what's Erin's reaction? That's
I'm fine. I'm fine with you.
Aaron is trying to hide. He doesn't really like it when I stream from the bedroom with good reason. Literally, this is our most private space and you guys are all in it. Hi, Philippines.
Right, it feels like hundreds of people are in the room with me now.
No, Aaron is trying his best to ignore me. Abraham, are you a troll? Is hula hoop a good workout? I mean, it's making me stand up and move, so that's good. You know, I really can't work out when I'm really depressed. I just can't get myself to do it, and I feel like a failure a lot of the time, so I'm just trying to do something manageable, and hula hoop is always manageable, and then I put on some music, and I just listen to the music, and I just, you know, this is most of life. It's just monotonous motion, so I feel like the hula hoop is kind of meditative in that way. I don't have any tattoos. Oh, new song. Direction change. Oh, so Fred is hiding. I think Fred is scared. We don't have a TV, but we have a huge screen. I don't have a favorite kind of music. I listen to them all. I love dogs. I love all animals. I love alpacas, I love goats, I love chicken. I love chicken and chickens. I was not born in June. I would not pay any money to see any band. Oh, Karen, this is nothing. Have you never seen choreographed hula hoop dance routines? Those are amazing. Cece, I remember that toy. That was like elementary school. All of elementary school. Yuka, what? There's no yarn, it's like all rubber. I didn't have a scene in high school. I was like the weird kid out. I think I just hit a very long song, so I might be in this one direction for very, very long. In high school, I was pretty much the nerd who didn't have kids. My mom didn't really want me to like go hang out with people because she would always be scared. And I was pretty like unhealthy, just a lot of autoimmune issues, so she was always very protective of me. So I don't feel like I ever had that ideal American childhood. Laura, you didn't think I was actually going to be hula hooping? When have I ever lied to you guys with false advertisement? My high school graduating class was like 280 something. Yep, less than 300. That is big. I've never had it that big. Fred is hiding right down there in the bookcase. My time in Pennsylvania. I mean, I went to college there. It was fine. It was very nondescript, quiet. Strangers said hello to you, and it was just all around very strange coming from New York City to have strangers say hi to you, but that was the kind of place it was. This is not how I stay slim, guys. I stay slim by not having peanut butter or cheese in the house, which I haven't been doing a great job of. I went to Swarthmore College in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. Thoughts on white pants? I own exactly one pair of white pants. I like them, but, you know, I get them dirty all the time, and then I'm like, I don't know why I bought these white things. Stephanie, where do you live? Do you live in media? You can wear white pants whenever. Who made these rules anyway? I very rarely wear skirts. They don't make sense to me. They blow up so easily, people can look up when you're climbing stairs. I just never feel secure or functional in them. Do you know the different types of miso? I know there's like yellow, white, and red tastes the most different from the other two. What is the one country you'd really like to visit? I don't know, Morocco maybe? I want to visit a lot. Ooh, kin study. You eat citron peppercorns with everything? That's impressive. I don't even eat citron peppercorns with everything. I don't play sports, but I used to be on a frisbee team in college. Ultimate frisbee, yep. I sucked at it, and I landed myself with a permanent foot injury, and that's where all of my joint issues started. I've never been to Mexico. I don't have a favorite artist or art period, but I used to have a Monet phase when I was in high school. But pretty boring now, huh? I played disc golf once, I think, and it was really strange because everybody else was drunk and I was like, not really enjoying this. Where did Aaron develop his spice tolerance? I don't know. Life? Oh, my arthritis is already setting in. It has been for years. It's just not bad enough yet to be crippling, but yep. I went to SoulCycle exactly once because it was free and covered by Hearst. And I will never do it again. It was so culty and loud, and everybody there was like so boringly hot and beautiful, and I just could not feel welcomed in that space. I got this hula hoop from a shop in Forest Hills in Queens in New York. Yes, my eczema definitely flares up when I eat spicy food. My ankle does not click, but my knee does now. Isn't that fun? Ooh, song ended. Now I get to pan you guys up because Fred's gone anyway. Okay, maybe 2 up. Bye, Del. Ooh, martial arts sounds great. I've always wanted to do martial arts. Fred's back? Where's Fred? You're lying to me. Oh, I didn't see him walk back in. He's still on the bookcase, guys. The playlist is pinned to the chat. I used to do kickboxing before the pandemic started. I was really into kickboxing. It was great. I was probably in a really good shape doing kickboxing. I sleep on the side of the bed that's further away from the wall. I love the food about New York. It's my favorite part of New York. Alright guys, I need to put my hair up. I don't actually know the songs that are playing because I only have the chat up and I don't know the songs well enough by heart to know what song it is. So unfortunately, because I have it on shuffle, I don't know. I don't have a favorite color, but I think it's secretly pink. Ooh, I would love to have a van life trial. I don't remember how old I was when I first learned to hula hoop. I think I was maybe 6, because I was still in China. Which museum is my favorite? It has to be the Met. It's so big and comprehensive. Ooh, pineapple bun. What, non-stick pan? I don't use non-stick. If you're talking about a cooking pan, I don't use non-stick. Dal, that's a very weird favorite color. But I support you. Do you have a favorite movie? I have several favorite movies. Aaron, look down. I too use pretty much cast iron and stainless steel. Oh man, I would love to install a wireless charger in my hula hoop. That's awesome. I don't have a favorite celebrity chef. I don't know, Claire. I think most people just try too hard when they hula hoop. Like it's like your body knows how to do it, but your brain doesn't. So you just let your body do it for you. Well, Dal, you should go to sleep. Goodbye, you are the weakest link. I've never worked front of house in restaurants, but I did work as like a back of house, front of house swing in a very small sandwich shop location. I haven't thought about collaborations yet, honestly. I collab with whoever Delish wants me to collab with. What do you think of the late Anthony Bourdain? What's not to love about Anthony Bourdain? Stuffed croissants. Oh, right now, I'm on a Bjork song. I know, because you can't mistake Bjork for anyone else. So, whatever Bjork song's on my list. But this also means we just switch directions, because it's a different song. Where else would you like to live besides New York City? I don't know where I can survive. I don't drive. Do you watch Bon Appetit? Not anymore. It makes me sad now. Good human being. We like those good human beings. It is a big hoop, guys. It is a very big hoop. That's what makes it easier to balance. If you have a tiny hoop, it goes way faster. But if you have a bigger, heavier hoop, it goes slower, which means you have more time to like wait for the momentum to carry through. If you have one of those really cheap plastic ones that weighs like 2 ounces, I can't even do those. Those are super hard to maintain. But get a big heavy one. I think I would vibe with Brad. You're right. I'm listening to Bjork right now. Karen, are you saying this is the spot where misfits hang out every night? Oh, Aaron knows that SpongeBob episode where he says, "Bring it around town." Aaron loves that episode. Personal zero waste practice. Don't buy new shit. I see. Yes, we are currently number one. It does not mean we will stay there because there are still 8 days left to vote, but at least we're number one today. Yay. Bring it around town. I can't even say it with a straight face. It's whatever Bjork song is in my playlist that I linked. That's pinned to this chat. Click it. But my favorite Bjork song, I think, is Pagan Poetry. I don't know if I have favorite YouTube channels, to be honest with you. I just kind of watch a little bit of everything. I really like what Munchies has to offer. I don't think I listened to Borns. It sounds familiar, but not familiar enough for me to like immediately hook up with a song, so I don't think I like it. Yes, I love Fairy Day. She's very fun. No, go. I love the sound of the cello. I'm not sure I would be into listening. I would like to listen to cello, but I'm not sure I would be into watching cello videos. New song. I'm on Evergreen now by Yeva. I like Grimes and how weird she is. I don't love all of her music. My favorite song is Reality, which apparently true Grimes fans don't like that much. Gigi. Oh no. Sounds like you've been having a terrible time. I hope she makes it back home. Yeah, Gigi. Rough. I don't even know what to say, I'm sorry. Wow, that's rough, Gigi. Fred is on the windowsill. Maybe he's looking for your daughter, Gigi. Gigi, I'm trying to think of things to say, but there is nothing to say. I hope you remember to breathe, and I hope you can listen to some sounds that can ground you. It is a weighted hula hoop, yes. Alright, I can tell you guys a story, but you have to give me a prompt. New song. The song I'm on now is Confessions by Sudan Archives. Gigi, thinking of you. Take care. Good luck. A memory that you have that you can laugh about now, but absolutely hated at the time that it happened. I don't know, guys. I think my first kiss was very awkward, because I was like pretty sure already that I didn't have a word for it. I didn't feel like I had labeled myself asexual, but I felt like at that point I knew that I didn't want anyone to kiss me. But I did like him, so we kissed, but it was like just like a 5th grade kiss, and it was just very awkward for me. So I think I felt really weird in that moment. Looking back now, it's just kind of like still kind of embarrassing, but also kind of like bittersweet cute, because it's been over 10 years now, but I remember he said something really cringy. He meant well. He wasn't like a pusher, but he meant well. But I think he said something like, "I'm going to kiss you until you like it," and I was like, "No, you're not, dude." And I think that was the first time I realized that I identified as something that people don't believe in quite yet. Like, people won't take my word for it. They're so used to their point of view in the world that they could not believe it, that I don't like this. And I feel like a lot of people have said to me, like, get drunk, you'll love being drunk, or get high, you'll love being high, which, sometimes I do, but like, a lot of things I just don't like. So you just gotta decide for yourself what you like. Don't listen to other people, and don't act like you have to go along with their expectation of what you react like. Yeah, I mean, sexuality is a spectrum. For whatever reason, we are what we are, and don't force yourself to feel things that you don't actually feel, but you think you should feel because other people tell you to. New song. Okay, I'm actually gonna change the playlist because I'm not feeling it. Let's see. Ooh, okay. People said they wanted calm, so we're gonna do a calm. I'm listening to Esso by Nick Dorian. I don't know when I first knew I was asexual. I think it just kind of solidified over time, because in the beginning I was still questioning myself if I was actually asexual / gray A / demisexual. And I think it's just like over time, you just have to feel it out, like a lot of things. Labels are just labels, and you change too. So at the beginning I thought I was asexual, and then I was like, maybe I'm more demisexual, and you don't have to be any prescribed identity for however long. You just do you. Labels are just a way for you to describe your experience to other people in a way that they might understand, but they will never fully understand what you're actually experiencing. And sometimes we don't even understand what we're experiencing either, and that's okay. When did I come out as asexual? I think when I was in China, when I first started dating Aaron, I was like, listen, I think I'm pretty asexual, so we gotta talk about this if you wanna be in a relationship. And that's when I told my parents too, I was like, I think I'm asexual. And my parents were like, LOL, you're not, you're just inexperienced. So. Hi, Hawaii. Allison, yeah. Alcohol does not loosen everyone up. Some people break down. Claire, I feel like I've definitely done one of those where I like grabbed onto somebody because I thought they were my parents or my friend and they turned out to be like an absolute stranger. Very embarrassing. Hi, Minnesota. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Robinette. Hi, Fred. Welcome back, buddy. I won't hit you, I promise. I think alcohol amplifies what I'm already feeling in the moment. So if I'm already sad, by the time I get drunk, I'll be sobbing. And if I'm in a good mood, as soon as I get a little tipsy, I'll giggle my head off. It's very obnoxious. They do kind of bruise. I feel like the next day I'll always feel a little bit of pain around my waist, but I don't see physical bruises, if that makes sense. But yeah, if you're not used to it, the first couple of times will be like, did I hurt myself? I think one way to prevent that from actually like bruising you and your organs is you have to tighten your core, which I have not been doing because I've been talking to you guys. But now I'm tightening my core and I can't breathe. New song. This is New Sky by Sir, and I love this song. I love all the songs on my playlists, but I love this song. Oh, Fred. We have another Fred here. I'm sorry, Fred. He's actually not playing the game. Thank you for asking, Jennifer. How many words can Aaron type a minute? I don't know, you're gonna have to ask him that. Ooh, Chinese jump rope, that's hard. I was never good at jump rope. The worst part is when you're using those like really thin jelly gel ropes and you miss a step and you like end up whipping yourself and then the flesh on your leg that you just whipped raises into the snake and you're like, fuck. That has happened to me many times. I don't have any other hidden talents. I'm sorry, this is it. When I was 6, I used to be able to lie on my belly and curl my toes all the way up to the top of my head, but that disappeared very fast. The story of this artwork is that Aaron loves this art, so he had an order for canvas. And now we have 3 panels of this wood carving. It's a very famous Japanese wood print. I used to play the piano. I passed grade 8 ABRSM exams, but I have not played in 10 years. No, I have not played in 14 years, so I literally can't play piano anymore. Oh, Julie, I know. It'll be fine. I'm sure my mom is also worrying. I'm sure my mom is typing me a furious email right now about how I shouldn't be streaming this late and how I shouldn't be using this hula hoop for more than 2 minutes at a time and how I shouldn't be hanging out with strangers on the internet and how my hair shouldn't be wet and, you know, mom stuff. I like, if I'm honest, milk chocolate the most. Clicky Clocky is Aaron's keyboard. Oh, new song. This one is Them by Nils Fromm.
It's about 65 words per minute. It's not very fast.
Aaron can type 65 words a minute.
That's why I was clacking so much. I never learned how to type properly. I can type without looking. I did that whole thing without looking, but it's pretty slow because I don't do the thing correctly where you put your fingers on.
Oh, I don't do that
keys.
either, no.
Yeah, I just sort of like do it randomly with whatever fingers.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my body just knows, but I don't even know what I'm typing.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if I sat and thought about where to move my finger, I wouldn't know, but I just let them do whatever they're doing, and it usually works.
I love this song. It's so nice and chill. Wow, Perilous Rainbow, way to show off. 100 a minute. Robinette says, honestly, it sounds like 1,000 words a minute.
Well, a lot of it was backspacing because I did it wrong.
Is there a baker's ratio for souffle? Don't know. Never made souffle. Not a fan of that texture. Kind of hate it, to be honest with you. The only souffle-like thing that I would like to ever make is Japanese cheesecake. I still have to try that. I've never made it, but I freaking love Japanese cheesecake. Oh no, now you got me started thinking about cheesecake, which I haven't had in over a year, and it's one of my favorite desserts. Now I'm very sad. Julie, maybe all Chinese moms are the same. I'm assuming you're Chinese. I don't know if you're Chinese, but your last name sounds Chinese. But maybe they're all just the same. They're all just warriors, constant warriors, and they'll never stop being a mom. They can't retire from that identity. Galaxy Brain, what kind of cheesecake do you have? Maybe should we make Japanese cheesecake but wing it on a live where I don't even know a recipe and I just go what I think a Japanese cheesecake is and then we see what it turns out to be like? I love this kind of recipe-less cooking that we do on these lives because it's just like, how bad can it turn out without a recipe? Just how bad? I can't pick an all-time favorite dessert. That would kill me. Alright guys, well I guess I have to go find cream cheese this weekend. The recipe I did on Delish was not my recipe, Justin. I believe that one was by Mackenzie, who is our residential baker extraordinaire. Well, I go a whole year without cheesecake because I don't have to develop it for Delish and I don't go out anymore. New song. New song is Body by Julia Jacqueline. This song I also really love. I think it made me cry the first time I heard it. List of ingredients: all-purpose flour, cream cheese, granulated sugar, eggs, milk, maybe. Claire, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with you on that one. Oh. I don't know of Gia Margaret. Who that? Who that? Regular cheesecake is like, what I think of regular cheesecake is like New York style cheesecake. It's super, super dense. Japanese cheesecake is like way more fluffy and light. And more like a cake than like a block of cheese. Oh, I like grass jelly, but if you saw the live where I tried to make grass jelly, no bueno. You need to get one of these heavy hoops, Perilous Rainbow. It'll make you look way better. Yes, I've listened to Priscilla on before, but I think she's a little too acousticy, maybe. Eliza, that container is still very, very ruined, but we can still bake in it, I think. Famous last words. I think my body's starting to get tired, guys. I'd be slipping. I've never had Castella cake. Maybe I've had it packaged a couple of times. It was fine. What are the health benefits? I don't know. It keeps me moving in a day where I just sat on my butt for 14 hours trying to negotiate a union contract and type out some explainers of how to store strawberries. Really boring shit. And then I stress ate through 6 of those hours. And then I was like, probably should do some movement. Didn't go outside at all. No, the Zoom meeting was only from 11 to 5, so 6 hours. But then I sat in front of my computer trying to type out all of my written assignments that are due. Organizing a union or being part of a union and bargaining is like a full-time job sometimes. So on top of my already full-time job, the bargaining days are especially tough. I hate black licorice. I'm sorry. They're all yours. Fred always sleeps peacefully. I started going up to him today around 2 p.m. and I started just going, meow, meow. Because that's what he does to me. And he's developed a very bad habit of putting his little poop paws right next to my face and sniffing me until I wake up. So I'll wake up and his face is right here. And one time I woke up and saw that face in front of my face and my body just went into shock. And if I had any more of a heart condition, I probably would have had an attack. Smiley bead, what do you think I said when I meowed? Oh, Cece, he is still waking me up every day from 4 to 8. He'll let me sleep from 8 to 9. He'll give up. He'll give up when the sun is fully up. And then I sleep for 1 hour and I drag myself out of bed and I feed him. I would like cat in the face more if I were for sure confident that he doesn't have ringworm and if his paws weren't in the poop box all day. He loves the pine litter. He loves to play in it. I think he thinks he can't cover up his tracks and his poop well enough, so he'll like dig in there for 10 minutes, which also wakes me up, in addition to his constant meowing. That almost dropped. Yes, he's waking me up for food. We're trying not to give in to it, but it's getting very hard. New song. I don't know, it must be like a dawn thing, you know, Yuka? Like, sun's coming out, they're like, alright, it's time to feast. New song is How It Feels by Nick Dorian. Sunflower, I'm also allergic to cats, but not to Fred as much. There are some cats that you're more allergic to, so you just gotta like play with them for an hour, get really close, pet them, and then see if you have a reaction. I just got lucky because we didn't even play with Fred before taking him in, but sometimes my eyes get itchy, but I haven't sneezed in his presence yet. Hi, Wild. Annette, we've been told to get an automatic feeder. I didn't know they make one for wet food too. That might be a game changer. Yum, hair, Trish, delicious. Okay, but how long do I ignore him for? Because it's been a month, and if this continues, I will truly fall apart. When did you get involved in labor issues? When we organized the union at Hearst, really. It really takes being part of the process to learn why you need to care about it. When you see how much it affects you directly and how it affects everyone, theoretically, ideas don't really affect me until they truly affect me. I don't have a heart condition, thankfully. I was saying if I did have a heart condition, Fred would have given me a heart attack. Oh my god, JG, I don't know if I can do this anymore. How long before Fred stops waking me up so I can sleep? Fred, did you poop yet? Did you have your poops? Did you have your zoomies? Bye, Jen. New song. This is Silk the Shaka featuring Sid by Isaiah Rashad. Is this playlist smooth and calm enough for you guys? Is it too sad? Should we go for an hour? Should we quit at an hour at midnight? I feel like that's a good place. I've always stayed up around midnight, but during the pandemic, I've gotten into a very bad habit of sleeping at around 1:32. At the worst part of my sleep habits, I went to sleep at around 3. It's not good. There's a reason why my body feels run down, and there's a reason why my face looks like I'm tired all the time, and it's because I am. I'm not sleeping well. I'm stressed all the time. I have too much work. I have too much on my mind. The world is in shambles. Oh, Eliza, we're not in college anymore. Shelly, that is really glorious. Yeah, sleep schedule is like broken, completely broken. And I think living with Aaron too, because his circadian rhythms run not quite online with mine. So living with someone And also both of us not really having that much of a set routine affects our sleep times a lot, and then we end up affecting each other. Because when I wake up in the morning, probably wake him up, and then he stays up at night, probably keeps me up. So it's just like a lot of that kind of both burning at both ends kind of thing. I haven't tried routinely meditating. I pretty much only use meditation to like bring me down from really bad anxiety or panic attacks. Christina, is this giving you a panic attack? Oops. Like, we don't really have a set bedtime. It's pretty bad. Everything's messy. New song. Could you add mushroom as a base of cake? Never tried it before. Mr. Nobody is the song. And this might be our last song, guys. Close it out with Mr. Nobody. I actually don't like toast. I don't like crunchy bread. I like my bread soft and pillowy. I don't like listening to white noise, and that includes rain sounds. It sounds artificial to me. I like some Mitski. I don't like all of her. I haven't shot a Budget Eats episode since getting Fred yet. I like croutons. I just don't like toast as much. But croutons also cut my mouth up sometimes. The hoop is from a shop in Forest Hills in Queens, which might or might not be open anymore. I don't really like toast, guys. I just want untoasted bread. Is that okay? What's a Trinidadian dish that I should try making? You gotta be specific. I'm a noob. See, when people request like specific cuisines for Budget Eats, you have to understand I don't know those cuisines. So my creativity and my food bank in my mind won't be as rich to draw from because I don't know those traditions, right? So it's really hard for me to target a specific cuisine for Budget Eats because I simply just don't know that cuisine. Melody, what temperature are you baking your broccoli and mushroom at? My favorite foods, things to do growing up in China. I don't know, I didn't spend that much time in China. I was only 6 when I left, or 7 when I left, but pretty much my memories of China stopped when I was 6, I feel like. My favorite foods to eat when I was still in Beijing was Lu Da Guo, which means donkey rolling in dirt, and it's like a glutinous rice dessert. That's like mochi wrapped in red bean paste and then rolled around in toasted soybean powder, and it was one of my most favorite things. I also really like the chuars, which are the skewers, and they're just like little bits of meat, like lamb meat grilled on a stick, and then you get to put all of these like cumin spice mixes on top, and that spice mix is just so good. Evokes very strong memories. Reverse culture shock was really bad, Eliza. Like, I didn't feel Chinese enough, and I didn't feel white enough to be American in the Chinese people's eyes, and I just felt like a big nobody who didn't seem to fit anywhere. Oh man, I hated China so much when I went back, and my parents were like, I told you so, and I was like, yeah, I know. New song! That's it, guys. An hour of hula hooping. What did you think? Did you like it? Was it boring? we're gonna make an OnlyFans for Fred. What do you guys think about that? What do you think, Fred? Do you want to be a porn star? Just, you know, being cute. That kind of porn. Not the weird stuff. Oh my god, you wheezy boy. What a wheezy boy. Alright guys, thank you for indulging the weirdness. It is now officially Thursday. May we all have a great day going forward. And I'll see you for the next episode of Weirdness. Say bye, Fred. Fred's asleep.